George, Seb.
Just pick you up when it starts, Joe.
Good evening, welcome to Loughborough Street Fair opening. I'd like to ask Councillor Jormir to say a few words. He is the leader of Loughborough Council.
Good evening, everybody. It is an honour and a privilege as leader of Loughborough Council to welcome you all to this year's Loughborough Fair. We are once again delighted to be working with the showmen and women to bring the historic fair to town for the enjoyment of thousands. The partnership between the council and the showmen is a strong one, and we also receive tremendous support from a number of other agencies. Working together in this way means we can hold a safe and successful fair and continue a tradition that has lasted centuries. This year's fair has a great mixture of rides to suit all ages, plenty of games and novelty stalls, and of course traditional food and drink for all to enjoy. When the showmen arrive here, it is towards the end of a long season that has taken them across the country. We are pleased to welcome them to Loughborough, and we thank them for bringing such a wonderful fair to our town. Thank you.
I'd now like to ask Mr. David Wallace, past president of the Showmen's Guild of Great Britain and tenant of the fair, to say a few words.
Thank you. Madam Mayor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to be here once again. In fact, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to be anywhere at my age. Loughborough Fair is, as was said, the main event of the travelling season for the showmen. It's the end of a busy season, but now it's the start of a new season for us with the Christmas markets and switch-ons. The season seems to never stop. But all of us, that showmen, we enjoy what we do. We have the pleasure of taking your money and sending you away with a smile on your face. And I don't think there's many businesses that can do that. But I want you all to be very careful when you're at the fair. Take note of all the safety notices and the instructions given over the microphones. Have a safe and pleasant fair and enjoy it. This is your fair, it's not the showman's, it's the people of Loughborough's fair. And we appreciate you having us here once again. And on another note, I must congratulate you, Madam Mayor, and all the people here, the 50th year of Airy Wash Borough Council. Not Airy Wash, is it? It's been a long time anyway. Madam Mayor, I thank you very much.
This is fun, juggling microphones and everything else. Just getting the words in the right place. I'd now like to introduce Mr. Darren Jones, member of the Showmen's Guild, who will say a few words and present a certain item.
Madam Mayor, it gives me absolutely great pleasure to present to you and the Borough of Charnwood this, their very first fair bell. It's traditional at charter fairs for the mayor to ring a bell to signify the opening of their fair. And for a lot of years it was discussed that the Charnwood Borough Council didn't have one. So myself and some of the other showmen put this together for you, and we hope that you, in your safekeeping, will be there for mayors of the future to come and ring the bell at the opening of the fair. Thank you.
I'd now like to ask the Mayor of Charnwood, Councillor Dr. Julie Bradshaw, MBE, to say a few words and then read the proclamation.
Thank you. So, as Mayor of Charnwood, I would like to welcome all showmen and families who are in town, some relatively new to Loughborough, but others who may have been coming for very many years, in some cases since birth. A welcome also to the many sightseers who will visit the fair, and a thought for those Loughboroughans, now settled in more distant places, whose thoughts in turn will be centred upon Loughborough family and friends at this very moment. A great historic tradition like this compels us all to make it an outstanding date in the calendar of events. As Mayor of Charnwood, I am delighted to be involved in the opening of this year's fair. Loughborough Fair does need our full public support. It is entertainment for the whole family, irrespective of age, and you should all come and feel free to enjoy the unique atmosphere created by this fair. Finally, I trust that tonight the weather will be kind. The King to his Sheriff in Leicester, greeting. Know that we have granted by our charter to our trustee and well-beloved Hewler Dispenser that he and his heirs may hold forever a weekly market each Thursday in his manor of Loughborough, and also that they may hold there a fair each year to the extent of 3 days. That is to say, on the eve, day and morrow of the feast of our blessed St. Peter ad Vincula, and further that they may hold there a fair each year to the extent of 3 days. That is to say, on the eve, day and morrow of the feast of All Souls, given at our court at Westminster this 28th day of April in the year of our Lord 1228. So I now declare the 803rd annual Loughborough Street Fair open, and I have this wonderful bell to ring.
The LSF trumpeters at the front here will now play the one verse of the national anthem.